There's something in your kitchen right now, quiet, ordinary, and completely overlooked. And on the night of the full moon, if you pour it the right way, something begins to shift. Not just the air in your bathroom, not just your mood, but something deeper. Some say it's superstition, others say it's silly, but people who have tried it don't laugh. They sleep better, they breathe easier, and somehow bills start feeling less heavy and their homes less tense. This isn't magic. It's not about luck or wishes. It's about energy and what happens when you choose to let something go with intention. We carry so much without realizing it. Unpaid debts, quiet shame, unresolved promises. Sometimes they live not in our bank accounts, but in our bodies, in our chest, in our breath, in the way we hold tension in our shoulders without even noticing. There's a reason your body sighs after you clean your home. There's a reason you feel different when you let go of clutter. This is the same, but gentler, more sacred. Tonight, under the light of the full moon, you will take 1 clove of garlic, yes, garlic, and pour all that heaviness into it. A word, a number, a name. Then you'll let it go the simplest way possible, a flush of water. This is not about belief. You don't have to believe in rituals. You just have to believe that your heart deserves to feel lighter. If you felt stuck, burdened, unlucky, or lost in financial fog, this is for you. Not to erase your problems, but to soften them. Not to change the world, but to change how you carry it. 1 clove, 1 swirl, 1 silent release, and the beginning of something new, ready. Part 1, a garlic clove that carries what you can't. You've probably held a clove of garlic in your hand more times than you can count. You've peeled it, crushed it, tossed it in a pan without thinking. But tonight you won't be cooking with it. You'll be handing it something heavy, something you've carried too long and don't even realize has a weight. Because what if I told you that garlic, yes, the same garlic sitting in your kitchen, can hold more than flavor? It can hold fear. It can hold shame. It can hold the unpaid debt you never say out loud. Not just the money, but the guilt attached to it. The humiliation, the what-ifs, the moments when you stayed silent instead of asking for help. The late fees and the late nights you spent wondering if this was all your fault. Garlic isn't magical, but it's ancient, and ancient things know how to listen. In old homes, people used to hang garlic by the door, not because it was decorative, but because they believed it could absorb what the eyes couldn't see. Arguments, sickness, bad luck, grief that clung to the walls. It was quiet protection. Nobody bowed to it, nobody prayed to it, but they trusted it. Garlic doesn't ask for attention, it just does its work. And when something has that much quiet power, you don't need to believe in rituals, you just need to believe in relief. Here's the truth. Sometimes the things we carry aren't even ours. We carry the stress of our children, the weight of promises made by partners who walked away, the financial scars of generations who never had enough. And we keep moving, keep surviving, never stopping long enough to ask, what if I don't have to carry all this forever? What if there's a way to hand it over, to release it, to say, I'm done holding this now? Tonight, you will do something so simple it almost sounds silly. You will choose 1 fresh clove of garlic, not the old, shriveled kind hiding at the bottom of the basket, not the pre-peeled, flavorless ones from a jar. No, choose one that's alive, firm, intact, skin on. You'll know it's right because it will smell like something sharp and real and ancient. That's the one that still remembers how to protect you. And when you hold it in your hand, pause, let your shoulders drop, let your breath slow. Let yourself feel what's been too much lately. Not everything, just 1 thing, 1 word, 1 number, 1 name. Maybe it's the credit card you haven't opened in weeks. Maybe it's the person who walked away and left you to clean up their mess. Maybe it's a debt you owe someone who has already forgiven you, but you haven't forgiven yourself. Whatever it is, let it rise. Don't fight it. It's been waiting to be heard. Now take a pen, yes, a regular pen, and on the skin of that clove of garlic, write what you want to release. You don't need to write a sentence, just a symbol, a name, a dollar amount, a single word that holds the weight. Guilt, fear, $3,800. Dad, silence. Whatever feels heavy, the garlic will hold it now. You don't need to, you can set it down. This is the moment most people skip. They think, how could this help? They laugh, they hesitate, but this isn't for them, this is for you. This is for the version of you who's exhausted, who's done being strong, who just wants to feel light again, even for a minute. So go ahead. Right on the clove. Then hold it close to your chest, right over your heart, and listen not to the noise in your mind, but to the stillness underneath it. Because here's the truth most people never tell you. Healing doesn't begin when you understand everything. It begins the moment you choose to release something without needing to explain it. This clove of garlic right now is becoming something sacred. Not because of the garlic, but because of your choice. Your choice to hand over what hurts. To stop clutching what no longer serves you. To say, I'm done being the only one carrying this. It's okay if you feel silly. That's just your old mind trying to protect you from change. Let it feel silly. Let it shake a little. That's how you know something's happening. That's how you know your body is waking up from holding things too tight for too long. Now pause, really pause. Look at the garlic in your hand. It's no longer food, it's a vessel. It's holding a version of your pain, and it's doing it without judgment, without noise, without complaint. And soon it will leave your house. It will leave your body, but not yet. Let this be the peak of the ritual. The moment your heart cracks open, not with loud fireworks, but with a quiet shift, like the first breath after crying, like a clean sheet pulled over a tired bed. You are not broken, you are not weak, you are just full, and it's okay to empty out now. This garlic clove has no expectations. It doesn't need you to be perfect or spiritual or pure. It just needs your honesty. That's it. That's all rituals really ask of us, to show up as we are, and you are here now. That's enough. So the next time someone tells you healing takes years, remember this moment. Remember that sometimes healing begins with a clove of garlic, a pen, and a quiet decision. A decision to stop waiting, to stop justifying, to stop carrying what was never yours to carry in the first place. This isn't about money. This isn't even about karma. This is about your nervous system, your breath, your sleep. This is about not waking up in a panic at 3 a.m. anymore. This is about being able to sit in your living room without the weight of unpaid things crawling up your spine. This is about finally putting something down and letting something softer take its place. So if you're still holding that garlic, know this: you're not silly, you're not desperate. You're brave enough to try, brave enough to begin, brave enough to say, this ends tonight. And that, my dear, is how change begins. Not with noise, but with one quiet release. Part 2, a candle that lights what you haven't faced. There's a certain kind of darkness that doesn't come from night. It comes from what you haven't looked at, what you've pushed down, hidden under busyness, or buried beneath obligations. And that's the kind of darkness a green candle was made for. Not to brighten a room, but to reveal what's been waiting in the quiet corners of your life. Tonight, when you light this small, soft flame, you're not just striking a match. You're striking a truth that's been flickering under the surface of your heart for far too long. A green candle might seem simple, unremarkable even, but it carries something essential, the frequency of renewal. Green is the color of spring after winter. It's the feeling of a window cracked open after months of stale air. It's the hue of possibility, of healing, of breath. That's what you're inviting tonight. Not abundance that arrives with noise, but peace that enters gently. And that peace begins when you choose to sit with the parts of yourself you've been avoiding. There's a reason this step comes after the garlic. The garlic holds what you're letting go of, but the candle shows you what's still there. It doesn't judge. It doesn't burn in anger. It burns with presence. Quiet, steady, honest. That's what makes this part of the ritual so powerful, not because the candle changes your life, but because it asks you to stop running long enough to see where you are. So take the candle now. Hold it in your hands. Choose one that's green, not neon or glittered or scented like a department store aisle, but something gentle. Sage green, moss green, the kind of green you'd find on a leaf just beginning to open. You don't need a fancy holder, just a plate, a dish, something safe. And when you're ready, strike the match. Watch carefully, not just the flame itself, but what happens in your body. You might feel your chest soften, you might feel nothing at all. That's okay. Sometimes stillness comes quietly, almost imperceptibly. But something shifts even if you don't name it yet. Because the act of lighting that candle means one thing: you're here, you showed up. And in a world that pulls you in 100 directions, that alone is sacred. Let the candle burn. Don't rush. Don't force clarity. Just observe. Let your eyes relax and soften into the flame. This isn't about meditation in the strict sense. It's about connection between you and you, between the flame and the questions you haven't asked, between the light and the shadows still lingering in your financial story, the unpaid bills, the denied dreams, the panic you feel when you think about your future. Let it all be here. This candle isn't afraid of any of it. You might start to feel memories surface, moments where you said yes when you meant no, loans you gave that were never returned, decisions made out of fear, not faith. Let them come. Don't push them away. This is what the light is for, not to erase your past, but to help you face it without flinching. There is power in seeing things as they are, not better, not worse, just real, and here comes the heart of it, the place where emotion begins to rise. Because this candle, this green, glowing flame, is asking something deeper now. Not just what you want to fix, but what you want to forgive. Who do you need to release? Maybe it's not a person. Maybe it's yourself, the version of you who stayed silent, who kept giving, who kept smiling through resentment. Let her come into the light, not to shame her, but to let her rest. She did what she could, and now you can choose different. Sit with the flame, let it mirror what's inside you. If tears come, let them. If you feel numb, stay. Don't turn away, don't distract yourself. You've done that long enough. Let the warmth of the candle sink into your chest like sunlight after days of rain. Let it find the places that feel cold, tired, tight. Let it speak to the part of you that has been longing, not for more money, not even for more time, but simply to feel safe again. And now gently place the garlic beside the candle. Let the two sit together. One holds your release. The other holds your light. Together they are your balance. Together they are enough. You don't need incense or chants or a long ceremony. You just need this, a quiet space, a steady flame, and the willingness to not abandon yourself in this moment. If you've ever felt like you're disappearing under the weight of your own life, this flame is your reminder that you are still here. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are simply coming back to yourself one breath at a time. And yes, this candle is just wax and wick, but tonight it's more. It's a witness. It's the friend who sits with you in silence and doesn't ask for anything in return. Let it burn until the message is clear. Not in words, but in sensation. You'll know. You'll feel it in your chest. A soft unclenching. A quiet yes. That's the moment. That's the shift. That's the part of the ritual no one can give you. You have to feel it. You have to meet it. And when you do, something opens. Maybe not wide, maybe just a crack, but through that crack, something new can begin to grow. So when the candle burns low, when the wax begins to melt and pool, offer a simple thank you. You don't have to say it out loud, just feel it. Gratitude not for the candle, but for yourself, for sitting through the discomfort, for choosing not to scroll past your own pain, for choosing light, however small it may seem. This is what it means to come home to yourself. This is what it means to honor what you've survived. This is what it means to start again, not with noise, but with a flame. A green candle lit in the dark, and a heart ready to be seen again. Part 3, a sheet of paper that makes your debt real. We avoid writing things down because once it's on paper, it's real. We can't explain it away. We can't pretend it's not there. A number becomes a truth. A name becomes a mirror. A blank sheet of paper, once touched by ink, becomes a witness. And for many people, that's more terrifying than the debt itself. But what you avoid owns you. What you name, you can begin to release. That's why this part of the ritual matters. That's why the paper must come next. Find a single sheet. Plain, white, no patterns, no borders, no distractions. This isn't a journal entry or a letter. This is a contract between you and yourself, between the life you've lived and the life you're ready to claim. Sit with it for a moment. Hold it in your hands like it's something sacred, because it is. Not because of what it is, but because of what it's about to carry. Now breathe, not just shallow breaths, but the kind that go all the way down into your belly, into the places where stress hides. This isn't about panic. This isn't about shame. This is about clarity. This is about truth. And the truth, when spoken gently, doesn't have to hurt. It can heal. Pick up your pen. Don't overthink it. Just begin. Start with what feels obvious. A bill you haven't paid, a person you owe, a number that makes your chest tighten every time you see it. Write it down, name it clearly. You don't have to explain, just name it. That alone is enough. If you pause, if your hand shakes, let it. That's part of it. You're not just writing down debt, you're pulling it out of the fog, out of your nervous system, out of the silence where it's been growing in power. You are facing it, and that in itself is an act of courage. Keep going, write more if you feel called. It doesn't have to be financial. It can be emotional, energetic, a debt of gratitude that was never expressed, a promise you made to yourself and didn't keep, a moment you wish you could go back and do differently. Put it all down. The paper can hold it. You don't need to anymore. And here's the part that surprises people. Once it's on paper, it often feels smaller. Not gone, not fixed, but less monstrous, like something you can actually deal with. Because the truth is, the unknown is often more terrifying than the truth. And this paper, it brings the unknown into the light. Now pause. A look at what you've written. Not with judgment, not with regret, with presence. This is your life. These are your truths, and they are not a reflection of your worth. They are simply things that happened, and what happened doesn't define you. What you do with it next does. Here is where the shift begins. Fold the paper slowly, intentionally. Not to hide it, but to acknowledge it, like saying, I see you, I've carried you, and now I'm ready to let you go. This is not about burning away your responsibilities. This is about burning away your shame. That's what we're releasing. Not accountability, but the heaviness that has kept you stuck. Get a fire-safe dish, nothing dramatic, just something safe, something quiet. This isn't a performance. This is a ceremony. Light a match or use your candle's flame. Let the edge of the paper catch. Watch how the flame moves, hesitant at first, then bold. Like something finally allowed to do what it was made for, like a truth finally set free. As the paper burns, stay present. Don't look away, don't rush it. Watch as the words blacken, curl, disappear. These were once thoughts that haunted you. Now they're smoke, now they're ash, now they're memory, not weight. This is the moment where it all shifts, where the mental becomes physical, where the burden becomes release. You're watching your story transform, not into nothing, but into something lighter. Let the fire go out naturally. Let the smoke rise without fear. There's something sacred about smoke. It travels where we can't. It carries what we couldn't say out loud. Let it go where it needs to go. Trust that it will find its way. And now sit, just sit. Let your shoulders drop, let your jaw unclench, let your chest expand. This is what it feels like to stop carrying something you never needed to carry alone. This is what it feels like to name your pain and not be swallowed by it. What you've just done isn't small. It may have looked simple, just paper and flame. But energetically, emotionally, spiritually, it's profound. You showed up. You wrote the thing you never wanted to admit, you burned it, and you stayed present through it all. That is sacred, that is powerful, that is you reclaiming your voice. People think healing has to be loud, that breakthroughs come with music and movement and sound. But sometimes they come in the quiet, in the flicker of a match, in the rustle of paper folding, in the stillness after the flame dies. That's where the healing slips in, when you're finally quiet enough to feel it. So before you move on, just notice. Notice what's shifted. It might be subtle. A lightness in your chest, a calm in your hands, a tear you didn't expect. That's the medicine, that's the real work. And it didn't cost you anything, just your honesty, just your presence, just your willingness to see yourself clearly and still offer love. This paper doesn't need to be saved. It doesn't need to be shown. It did its job. It held your truth. It helped you face it. And now it's gone, and in its place, there's room for something new, something softer, something real. This part of the ritual isn't about pretending the past didn't happen. It's about refusing to let the past write the rest of your story. You get to choose what comes next, and it doesn't have to begin with struggle. It can begin with softness, with grace, with the quiet power of writing something down and letting it go. So take a moment now, not to analyze, not to fix, just to feel. This is the space you've created, not me, not the ritual. You wrote it, you burned it, you made room. And that is how transformation begins. Part 4, pour and flush. Let it leave with the water. This is the part no one talks about. The part we all do every day without thinking. You flush the toilet, you walk away. But what if tonight that flush wasn't just plumbing? What if it was a door, a release? A letting go so gentle, yet so complete that you felt it not just in your hands, but in your chest, in your breath, in the silence that follows. Because tonight the ordinary becomes sacred, and the swirl of water becomes your turning point. Take the clove of garlic, the one that's been holding your burden, your fear, your word. It's not just a clove anymore, it's a vessel. a container of what you chose to no longer carry. It has done its job silently, soaking in the thing that's been following you around like a shadow. You gave it a name, you gave it shape, you let it hold what your body didn't know how to hold anymore. And now, it's time to return it to the flow. Before you move, pause, pick up the cinnamon, break off a small piece, not too much. This isn't about quantity, it's about energy. Cinnamon has long been known not just as a spice, but as a warm, protective force. It holds brightness, clarity, forward movement. When sprinkled over the garlic, it becomes the activation point. The merging of energy, yin and yang, shadow and light, weight and fire. As you let the cinnamon fall over the garlic's surface, do it slowly. Let it feel intentional. Let it feel like you're giving that clove your final breath of strength. Now hold the garlic to your chest again, just for a moment. Feel its weight, tiny but full. This is where the shift happens. Whisper the words softly, not as a chant, not as a demand, just as a quiet offering to the space around you. I release old karma. I welcome new prosperity. Say it 3 times, like planting 3 seeds. 1 for what was, 1 for what is, 1 for what will be. And now you walk, no ceremony, no music, just you and your steps. Head to your bathroom, the place you visit without thought, where things are discarded, where things end. But tonight you walk in with presence, because tonight this isn't just about flushing away the physical, it's about completing an energetic loop. You've written it, you've burned it, you've lit the light, and now you let it leave. Lift the toilet lid, not with rush, but with reverence. Hold the garlic above the bowl. Don't drop it just yet. Look at it one last time, not with fear, not with regret, but with gratitude. This small thing has carried something big. It has held what you no longer wanted to. It has done what no one else could do for you. It became your stand-in, your release, your moment of surrender. Now drop it in. Gently, watch as it hits the water. There may be a small splash, a ripple. Let it settle. Let the symbolism land. That garlic, your garlic, is now floating, waiting, ready, and now you flush. The sound is familiar. The swirl is mundane. But if you're really present, you'll feel it differently tonight. That motion, that downward spiral, it mirrors the process happening inside you. The letting go, the detachment, the freedom. With every swirl of water, the weight lifts. Not because it's gone forever, but because you've decided to stop keeping it close. That's the real release, not forgetting, not erasing, but choosing distance, choosing breath. Watch until the water stills. Watch until the swirl fades into quiet. That silence afterward. That's where the healing starts. That's where your nervous system begins to recalibrate. That's where your mind, which has been carrying loops of worry and patterns of fear, finally gets the message. We've let it go. Don't rush out. Stay a moment. You've just completed something. A ritual, yes, but more than that, an agreement with yourself. You chose to make the invisible visible. You chose to face what most people run from. And you chose to release it, not with bitterness or avoidance, but with grace. That matters. That counts. You may feel strange, empty, lighter, a little unsure. That's normal. Let the stillness fill you. Let the absence of the thing you released be felt. This is the space you've been asking for. This is the room you've been needing. Because when something leaves, something else can arrive. Maybe not tonight, maybe not tomorrow, but the path is open now. There's a quiet kind of strength in this final step. Not dramatic, not flashy, but deeply powerful. Because water, as gentle as it seems, always finds a way. It clears, it moves, it carries. And tonight it carried something that was never meant to stay with you forever. You honored that, you trusted it, and now it's done. What happens next is up to you. Maybe you go sit in silence. Maybe you make tea. Maybe you light another candle or just lie down and close your eyes. There are no rules after release. There is only space. And in that space, something will grow. Tonight wasn't about fixing your life. It wasn't about making all your problems disappear. It was about choosing to shift your relationship to what's been weighing you down. You didn't wait for a sign. You didn't wait for someone else to tell you it was okay. You just decided. That's power. That's alignment. That's the real work of healing. So if your heart feels a little lighter, let it. If your breath feels deeper, trust it. And if you feel a sense of calm you can't quite explain, that's the afterglow of truth. That's what it feels like to reclaim your power in the smallest, quietest way. The water is still now. The swirl is gone, but something has shifted. Something has moved. And somewhere in that movement, you did too. Final, you've just walked through a ritual, but more than that, you've walked through yourself. Not the surface, not the mask you show to the world, but the deeper part. The part that's tired, the part that's quiet, the part that's been waiting for permission to let go. And somehow, through garlic, paper, candlelight, and water, you gave it that permission. If this felt strange, tender, or even emotional, that's not weakness. That's your body responding to what science has known all along. That rituals, when done with intention, can rewire your nervous system. They create a sense of closure. They move thoughts from chaos into order. They give your brain a signal that says, it's safe to stop holding this now. That's what you've just done. You created a symbolic container for something messy, something painful, and you gave it a respectful exit. And your mind, your body, your heart, they felt that. But beyond science, there's something else, something softer. You showed up. In a world that tells you to move faster, to push harder, to numb the ache, you paused. You lit a candle instead of a screen. You wrote your truth instead of ignoring it. You didn't just wish for peace, you made space for it. That's brave, that's sacred, and that deserves to be honored. You may not feel a miracle tonight, no lightning bolt, no lottery win, but watch what happens in the quiet, in how your breath deepens, in how your sleep softens, in how a weight you couldn't name suddenly feels lighter. That is how energy shifts, silently, gently, like water finding its way through stone. And if nothing else, I hope tonight reminded you of this. You are not powerless. You are not stuck. You are not broken. There are always ways, simple, soulful ways to begin again. And sometimes all it takes is a clove of garlic, a sheet of paper, a small green flame, and your own 2 hands. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting this space and for giving yourself this moment of stillness. I know how much strength it takes to slow down, to feel, to release, and I honor you for it. Tonight, as the moon watches in silence and the water settles where you once stood still, may your heart feel a little more open, your steps a little more light, and your life, from this moment on, a little more yours. Sleep gently, and when you wake, may you carry nothing but peace.